apologize that I'm really kind of aggressive, aren't I? I really, but I was thinking that this class that is here is the class that I came in with. And even though I love every student, I love everything that we do here, this will be always very special and very meaningful to me. As many of you know, I was president of this university from 1997, then I took a 10-year sabbatical, went into the wilderness, and one of the greatest privileges of my life one day is when they called up and said, would you come back? And I tell this story very much. I didn't know quite what to think. It's difficult to think about a second act. You've been here for a while, and then you come back, and people can remember you for good and ill. And I called up my daughter who was at the time at the University of Pennsylvania medical, just finishing her residency in medical school, and she. The first thing she said to me, I said, Rebecca, you know, I've been offered the presidency of Ohio State University. I said, what should I do? And she said 2 words to me. She said, go home. And I've thought about that for so many times. This is my home. This is your home. This is the home of the Buckeyes. This is the home of people who love each other, who love the university, who love it more than just a place to be. There's a scarlet and gray thread that goes through this place that is more than all of us. It's a scarlet and gray thread that means that what we are is we are friends for life. It also means that we take great pride in our institution. You're standing in front of the most technologically advanced library in the world. Think about that. A remarkable place. You walk across this great oval that was developed by Olmsted. The people who built Central Park built that great oval. And then you go, of course, to our new Ohio Union, and it's a remarkable facility that was built by students for students and is the best of its kind in this nation. That is Ohio State. You think about the fact that there are 507,000 living alumni today, and tomorrow there will be 515,000 alumni of this university. More than any university in the country. And you spread all the way around the world. We have students from every part of the world here. We have students from 88 counties in Ohio and 50 states in this country and 150 countries, and we speak 100 different languages. That is Ohio State. And I remember 4 years ago, I accepted the presidency of the university, and I can remember getting a call from the senior writer of the New York Times, who called up and said, gee, she said, what are you doing? You're leaving this great institution in Nashville, Tennessee, Vanderbilt. She said, and you're going back to this pothole-filled massive institution called Ohio State. She said, what are you doing? You're taking a huge pay cut to boot. And I thought about it for a minute, and I said, well, when you say that, I don't know why, but nonetheless, a writer for the New York Times living in New York City will never, ever understand the value, the magnificence, and the nobility of Ohio State. And that is where we are. And so this evening, as we reflect on tomorrow, as you walk into that great stadium and you enter as students, and you entered that 4 years ago, you will walk out as alumni, but more importantly, you will walk out with the responsibility to carry on the mission of this university. You will, we shall. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege, the greatest privilege of my life, to be the president of this university, and I consider every one of you my dear friends. Have a great evening. Thank you.